sexual partner you have. All right? It is no secret that sexual relationships can be exciting, fulfilling, and enjoyable.
What is y'all body count?
We're not answering. You want to answer that question?
Mine's not even high. I just am not going to say it because if I want to lie to somebody, I don't want that documented. You know what I'm saying?
They only know if it goes viral.
It will go viral.
What do you think about a high body count?
Hot body count? I mean, if she's with it, I'm with it, bro. You feel me? If she's down, I'm down. You feel me? I'm down to get jiggy.
What if she's got like 50 bodies down and's got like 4 STDs?
Well, that's nasty, bro. She got STD.
Whoa,
bro.
How about one guy, bunch of STDs?
Wait, bro.
No.
You ain't bring up the venereal diseases, bro. You talking about the body count.
Whoa, we need a definition and that word used in a sentence again.
Venereal. Diseases that are contracted through intercourse. I hope I got it right. Don't catch me on camera if I'm fucking up, bro.
What's your body count?
I'm a
Honey, no. What's your body count?
Does it count if they don't make you finish?
You crazy. What's your body count?
I'm gonna say 0.
Yo.
What the heck? So the kids in China were too good again, so they made this. So in Chinese mode, you're not the main character, the neighbor's kid. The enemy's social anxiety! Forgot to block again? I will send you to Jesus. For 10 coins, this potion will boost your attack power. Being broke! Hey, haven't seen you since high school. Just got back from college. Oh, where did you go? Harvard. Emotional damage! I done.
Predict your body count in 2023.
Like how many I'm gonna add?
Yeah.
Maybe like 3.
Oh,
I'm kind of
Okay,
lame.
that's reasonable.
I'm kind of lame.
That's reasonable. Okay, and then what's a confession for 2022?
A confession?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. We just went to Chicago. We just got back from Chicago, and yeah, that happened.
Okay.
We went to a yacht party, and it's gonna be on YouTube, probably.
Alright, yep.
Yeah, that did happen. I can show you a picture of it.
A picture? No, you're lying.
The craziest confession.
I cheated on my boyfriend with a guy he told me that I told him not to worry about.
I s***ed this guy's 20 minutes after I s***ed his best friend.
Okay.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
What is your body count?
8.
8.
I said 4. 2.
Welcome to today's podcast. In this episode, we will discuss the importance of preserving your body and limiting the number of sexual partners you have. All right? It is no secret that sexual relationships can be exciting, fulfilling, and enjoyable. However, engaging in sexual activity with multiple partners can have serious consequences for your physical and emotional well-being. Here are some reasons why it is important to limit your sexual partners. And first and foremost, having multiple sexual partners increases your risk of contracting sexual transmitted infection, STIs. And they can have serious health consequences. And some, such as HIV, are incurable. Even if you use protection, such as condoms, the risk of infection is still present. By limiting your sexual partners, you can reduce your risk of contracting an STI. Secondly, having multiple sexual partners can have negative psychological consequences. It can lead to feeling of guilt, shame, and regret. It can also lead to emotional attachment and the lack of emotional stability. By limiting your sexual partners, you can avoid these negative emotional consequences, protecting yourself. And thirdly, having multiple sexual partners can damage your reputation and affect your social life. It can lead to gossip and rumors, which can be hurtful and embarrassing by limiting your sexual partners. You can maintain your reputation and avoid negative social consequences. Finally, having multiple social partners can impact your future relationships. All right? It can lead to trust issues and difficulties in forming deep emotional connections with future partners by limiting your sexual partners. You can preserve your emotional well-being and improve your chances of forming a healthy long-term relationship in the future, which will benefit you more. In conclusion, while sexual activity can be enjoyable and fulfilling, it is important to remember that it also has consequences to preserve your physical and emotional well-being. It is important to limit your sexual partners and practice safe sex. By doing so, you can protect yourself from STIs, avoid negative emotional consequences, maintain your reputation, and improve your chances of forming a healthy relationship in the future, getting married, build a family, for example. It is important to note that limiting your sexual partners does not mean abstaining from sex altogether, but abstaining until marriage is the best option, of course. It simply means being selective and responsible about who you engage in sexual activity with. This can involve having open and honest conversation with potential partners about your sexual history and using protection consistently and correctly. Additionally, it is important to prioritize your own physical and emotional health above all else. If you feel uncomfortable or pressured to engage in sexual activity, it is important to trust your instincts and say no. Your body belongs to you, and you have the right to make decisions that prioritize your own well-being. All right? Always remember that. Finally, it's worth noting that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to sexual relationship. What works for one person may not work for another person. It's important to reflect on your own values and priorities and to make decisions that align with them. But we men prefer virgins or women with few body counts in comparison to one with a lot of body count. For me, myself personally, more than one is too much. Ultimately, the key is to be intentional and responsible in your choices and prioritize your own well-being above all else. All right? Thank you for turning into the Hipe Show podcast. We hope this episode has been informative and helpful.